The journey of African comics, from ancient traditions to a global renaissance. Welcome to African Reads Comics, your ultimate destination for uncovering the rich and vibrant world of African comics. Today, we are going on an epic journey, a deep dive into the story of how Africa's comic industry has grown from its ancient storytelling roots to a powerful cultural force shaping global narratives. Buckle up, because this is going to be an extraordinary ride. Hey guys, just a quick reminder. If you're enjoying this video, please support me by clicking the like button and subscribing to my channel. It really helps a lot in growing this small channel, and I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, let's get back to the video. Let's start at the very beginning, long before the comic books we know today. Africa's storytelling traditions are among the oldest in the world. From the sun rock paintings in southern Africa to the legendary tales of Anansi the spider in West Africa, Africans have always used stories to teach, entertain, and preserve history. These weren't just words, they were visual masterpieces etched on rocks, woven into fabrics, or performed with music and dance. Think of it as the original form of comics, sequential art that combined visuals and narrative to create meaning. These stories shaped identities, taught morals, and even explained the mysteries of life and the universe. Then came colonialism, and with it, a disruption of African storytelling traditions. The colonial powers used comics as tools of cultural domination. Missionaries printed comics to spread Christianity, portraying African characters as uncivilized and in need of salvation. Colonial governments used the medium to glorify their rule and promote Western ideals. But Africans were not silent. Even during colonial times, resistance began to grow. Satirical cartoons and underground comics emerged, subtly critiquing colonial powers while planting the seeds of a uniquely African comic tradition. After independence, African creators began reclaiming their stories. Comics became tools for cultural identity and political commentary. In South Africa, comics like Zulu Boy presented African heroes in a positive light for the first time. In Nigeria, magazines like Ikib Super combined humor with biting social commentary, resonating with readers across the continent. And let's not forget political cartoons. During this era, they became a bold weapon against corruption and authoritarian regimes. These comics weren't just entertainment, they were acts of defiance and pride. The African diaspora also played a crucial role in shaping global perceptions. Take Black Panther for instance, a creation by Marvel but deeply influenced by the Pan-African movement. Charles Wakanda became a symbol of African strength, royalty, and technological advancement. Creators like Roy Okupe from Nigeria took it further. His series, Malika, Warrior Queen, fused African history with fantasy, earning international acclaim. And then there's Afrofuturism, a genre that blends African culture with speculative fiction, inspiring works like Kugali Anthology and Disney's Iwaju. Now, let's talk about how technology changed everything. Digital platforms like Webtoon and Comixology have allowed African creators to reach global audiences without relying on expensive printing. Social media has become a stage for showcasing comics, with Instagram and Facebook enabling creators to connect with fans instantly. And here's the kicker, smartphones have made comics more accessible than ever. With apps and interactive webcomics, creators are reaching even the most remote areas of the continent. But it's not all smooth sailing. The African comic industry still faces significant challenges. Funding remains a big issue, many creators rely on personal savings just to produce their work. Piracy is another monster, with digital comics often shared without compensating the artists. And then there's the perception problem. In many places, comics are still seen as childish entertainment, which limits their appeal to adult audiences. Despite these challenges, the African comic industry is thriving. Studios like Nigeria's Comic Republic are redefining the superhero genre with characters like Guardian Prime. South Africa's Kwezi blends urban realism with African mysticism, while Kenyan titles like Eru explore darker themes like psychological horror. And conventions like Lagos Comic Con and NECON are creating spaces for creators and fans to connect, celebrate, and grow the industry. So, what's next? The future of African comics is brighter than ever. Global collaborations with platforms like Disney and Netflix are putting African stories on the map. Comics are increasingly being adapted into films, TV shows, and even video games. And let's not forget about blockchain and NFTs. They're opening new doors for creators to monetize their work and maintain control over their intellectual property. The possibilities are endless. From the ancient caves of Algeria to the digital platforms of today, African comics are a testament to the continent's resilience, creativity, and cultural pride. They are more than stories, they are a movement. And here at African Reads Comics, we are proud to be part of this journey, celebrating African creators and sharing their incredible work with the world. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the world of African comics. Until next time, keep reading, keep exploring, and keep supporting African stories.